it's definitely going to be a journey for you to employ people. And even in this day and age, I think it is a little bit harder, no matter what industry you're in, because I believe the internet has been a real it's leveled the playing field, as well as COVID.
Yeah, it has. Definitely.
COVID probably expedited that more so than ever before, because people can now sell toothpicks from home in their underwear, make $50,000 a year. Why are they going to come into work and do a 40-hour week,
drive to work, commute, stuck in traffic.
That's it.
Go see people they don't like.
That's it. And do a 9-to-5 job when they could do the same thing sitting at home, or making 10 times more. Maybe they make $50,000 a month.
So how do you compete with that?
I think it's going to be very difficult. I reckon you touched on it before we started speaking. It's going to come down to getting people to work because they want to come to work. Ultimately, I don't believe in the whole working from home concept.
Why?
Just being stuck in your own four walls and having that and not having that disconnect from home, like from home, being always at home. You finish your day, you're at home.
Okay, so as in full time, you're saying?
Yeah.
What about like if they did 2 days from home and 3 days at work?
Yep. So me personally, I will never employ anyone that works like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, fuck you.
Why?
Straight up. Because I want you here.
Yeah, why?
Because
Elaborate.
I believe you will get a significant amount more as a person, as an employee, being surrounded by other like-minded people. Mm-hmm. And I think it'll be better for you and your soul.
Yep.
As opposed to not being in an office environment. Again, coming back to that
3
culture,
days, I said.
Yeah, any days. If you're sick and you've got to do it randomly here and there, like, no worries. Yeah, that's fine. If you're going to work from home and you can competently do that. But it's human nature to take the path of least resistance in all scenarios. Okay,
yeah.
So lunch will go from 30 minutes to an hour. They might go
take the dog for a walk. Okay,
it's not necessarily a trust thing, but I'm just saying I believe you will be a better person from an employee point of view, from an output point of view, from a whole range of scenarios when you come to work. If you like what you're doing, if it's a good culture, if there's a reason for you to be there. If you hate what you're doing, obviously you're going to, if you don't like the environment that you're working in, you're definitely going to want to work from home. And
okay.
I can understand people wanting to do that.
Question.
But ultimately for me, I wouldn't, if someone said to me in a job interview, I want to work 2-3 days from home, and they could be a great candidate, I'd be like, no, that's fine. That'd be a big red cross straight on.
Yeah, so you believe that someone won't be as productive?
That'll be part of it. Yeah, I reckon they wouldn't be as productive. But also in the long run, I don't believe it's going to be beneficial for them as an employee to get growth in the business, to pursue bigger and better things when they work from home.
Why?
I don't think they're going to be driven enough. Not being around people, having that.
But there's heaps of communication platforms.
Yeah.
Like you can be in touch with your workers at all times through communication platforms.
Yeah. It's the environment too, I'm saying your environment, I believe,
so if they come in a couple of days.
Yeah.
They come in a couple of days.
No, not enough.
No.
Not enough. And I get where you're going with this, but the way I see it is...
It's probably the reason why you don't have any offshore stuff.
Oh, not necessarily. I actually probably think it's a little bit different.
Why?
Good question. I would say perhaps the way that they operate and work is potentially different overseas compared to what it would be here. Perhaps
better or worse?
No, I think better.
Why?
I reckon they're probably more driven to work and perform.
You reckon?
I think they might be, yeah. Because how easy is it for you to get rid of an offshore employee? Hey, do this. No, fuck you.
Yeah, but you can do that with anything.
You can. It's not as easy, but I'm talking like if you're building a team environment here and you have people coming in every day and they want to come into work every single day and you can achieve excellence from the people that are within your organisation, that'll shit all over anyone that has a company that their employees work 2-3 days from home. I have no doubt. If you can ultimately get that environment here...
I don't agree with you. I think you feel like that because you feel like you have more control because they're in the environment.
Yeah, potentially it would be a
It's
control
not necessarily a fact.
Yeah, not necessarily. I'm not saying it is fact, but I do. That's what I believe. And it's not even about control. Like I wouldn't necessarily be here myself all the time, especially once I get to that CEO C-suite level of my own business where I'm not here every single day, I would still be expecting people to be coming in and performing and doing their role within the organisation.
So you've got the perfect candidate.
Yeah.
Let's say, what's your next hire at Pascon?
Let's say it'll be a supervisor probably.
So
they're going to be on site anyway. So okay, I mean, there's some roles where you cannot work from home as well. Right?
Yeah. So why can that role succeed?
Which one?
The ones where they don't have to work from home. The ones where they have to be on site. The ones where they have to go.
Why do they succeed?
Why do they succeed? Yeah. How can they be successful, but the roles where you could have them in the office?
I'm saying they're on site all the time. They're around that environment. I'm saying so that's part of the reason why they should be. Yeah, they're going to be successful in what they're doing.
So is it that you feel like you're not controlling the home environment?
Well, I'm not controlling the site environment.
But you got some level of,
Do
a little bit. You should.
Yeah, but I'd say it'd be just as much as if the guys are working from home. I go to sites maybe.
Yeah.
Once a week.
So what's the difference then?
What's the difference?
Yeah.
They're still. I'm saying for them, I reckon they will perform better being around people and communicating face to face with people. That human interaction, not behind a screen.
Okay, so you believe that no one in the whole world, not a single person, could be better working from home?
Not working for me.
No. In general, I didn't say working for you.
I think in the long run, it'll be detrimental to them. Yes.
So you think no one could do it long term?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I genuinely believe it. I think long term, it will be, especially if it was full time working from home, it would be detrimental to them. Absolutely.
What if it was 2 days a week working from home?
That's better.
Mm.
That is probably better from that perspective because then they're still getting
you still
out.
wouldn't hire that person.
Would I promote that person over someone that was here all the time? No.
So you
if they were performing, but yeah, as in I see them because it's not just the typing words you put behind a screen.
Yeah.
It's people skills. It's developing a whole range of things.
Who cares?
And doing that. I care.
Why?
Because that's what I want in my business.
Yeah. So this goes back to the whole 8 hours, 40-hour weeks, 5 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's the exact same thing. You would engage someone who worked longer hours and did less.
Not less.
No, but we did not talk about the outcome at all.
No. We're not talking now. Now we're not talking. I'm saying as a whole, that person would be better.
No, you don't know that.
I genuinely believe it in my experiences from what I've seen, but all my experiences can lead me to a conclusion.
Mm.
Right? And all the experiences that I've seen across all my years in business is that human interaction with people, not behind a computer screen, will generally get you further and better than someone that doesn't have that same level of connection with people. That is generally what I've seen. Now,
with your teammates, with your teammates, like with your colleagues.
Yeah, even before I was a business owner. Even from before I was a business owner.
Yeah, I don't agree with you.
Because it could also be, okay, well, what does the rest of the team think about that?
I think
as well. Like, how do they, John's going home today. He's working from home. Must be nice. You know what I mean?
You reckon he came in to go home?
It could, but I'm just saying people like that, though, may start talking like that and may feel that way.
Yeah.
I know, but
because we offer flexible options. Yeah. You know what I mean? We care about you as well. And if it means that you get to work from home on a Friday, that's something that we engage. You got to be fair. You can't be like, yeah, you do and you don't.
Oh, of course not. Yeah. If you were going to do that in your business, I'd then
it's got to be across the board.
Yeah, you would build resentment eventually across people, or it could be for. You could say, cool, when you get to this senior level management, you do get to work from home 1 day a week or whatever it might be. So it could be as a reward, I dare say.
That's a cool.
Yeah, you could do it potentially like that.
Would you do it?
Look, I'm not saying I would never do it. I'm saying today I still feel that it's not, to me, proven to be the best way to work.
Based on what?
Based on my experiences.
But you never done it?
Yeah, well, I did it during COVID.
Yeah, because you were forced.
Exactly, but what's the difference? I was forced or not forced?
Maybe you don't like it because you were forced.
Potentially.
So what if you chose to...
But you can also see, though.
What?
Okay, so that was an extreme example. That was an extreme example.
People that were working in offices weren't working. I was I got to work I was working at a car dealer, and I got to go into work. Car dealers did not close down.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
Second lockdown, car dealers did not close down.
Because it's fucking
It was, the people need their vehicles. People need to have
to get service, I guess. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it was dead.
Yeah.
So quiet. But do you think we worked at full potential? Nope.
Mm.
I was looking forward to lunch every day. I had nothing else to do, dude. And I had to be there till 5.
Is that as a mechanic?
Mercedes,
or
no,
sales?
service advisor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I was sitting there doing nothing, sitting at a desk. I remember at one point printed out a book and I just sat there reading the book because I had nothing else to do.
What book was that?
It was by J. Abraham. I can't remember the Sticking Point. The book was called. Yeah.
There you go. Good book.
I never finished it. It was all right. They had some good pointers. It's about marketing. And yeah, I wasn't working to my full potential. I work way harder today. And I work 2 days a week. I usually try and do Mondays, Fridays from home. So I don't go in Mondays, I don't go in Fridays.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I think as a business owner that again that's a little bit different. But even so, if I was to go home, I would still I'm different. I don't think I can say that. I think business owners are probably a little bit different in that regard.
Yeah. I'll also work on a Sunday.
That's right. That's what I mean.
So that's different. But in the sense of I truly believe that with the right environment, the right culture, the right people, that you could do a 4-day work week, or you could do a 3 days on, 2 days off, like 3 days in the office, 2 days at home.